lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Knocks it into space. Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Ødegaard. And here's Eze. Oh, well played, well played. Well read, nice interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Conte. Doué. Oh, that shoots! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Havertz ploughing. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. It's hit the upright. And it's hoisted clear. Ødegaard. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Dembele. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Calafiori. Eze. Konate gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. And they've got rid. Calafiori cuts it out. Foot in. Looking for the run. Dembele looking to receive it in space. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, important interception. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Now it's Saka. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice. Eze. Rice. And it's Eze. No, again there's no way through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the return pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Driving forward. Gabriel spots it and intercepts.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And Pavard. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Quick look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
France firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pavard looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. A case now of complete control. And he cuts out the supply. Ødegaard, Gyökeres, Conte, looking for options for movement. Rice, Ødegaard, Rice, and it's Eze.
That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. Pavard, played into space. Can he get onto this? Dembele gets into a good position.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's played it back. Rice, Havertz, and the counter is on. Rice, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's Dembele. In with the challenge.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Pavard, that has been cut short. Dembele being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Eze. Oh, such a clever touch. Gyökeres. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Havertz. Saka!
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero
And we have
24.
our very first corner.
Numero 9. Numero 6. Numero
Saka
25.
with the short one.
Numero 2. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11,
Calafiori.
il numero 10, il numero 14, il numero 26, il
France
numero 21.
have the chance to go the other way. Trossard. Oh, that's superb.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Calafiori with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Racing over the bar.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Trossard. Rice. Gyökeres. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. No, he's not going to get any further than that. It's a searching pass. Dembele has it in a wide position. Klaus. Now it's Olise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Gyökeres powering forward here. France are closing in on a comfortable win. Can he finish? And no mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And he's there to belt it away. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. And it's big chance! And there's a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France palpably stronger, better, superior. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Jesus. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Just eases him off the ball, and he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Olise. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. So things are underway. Mbappe! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rice. Calafiori. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Timber. And here's Saka. And here's Havertz. He's being urged to shoot. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Koundé. He's chosen to go back.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Timber. That has not gone well. And he's quick to snatch it back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Looking to play him in. Timber gets into a good position. And it's made its way to him. Ball swung in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Camavinga with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Saka. And it's Timber. Oh, nice touch. Can he get it through? Timber picks it up out wide. Saka. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Timber picks it up now. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. "15 minutes till half-time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That'll be a throw-in. And he goes cross-field. Timber knocks it into space. Merino. Rice. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Skims one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rice. And it's Timber. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Doué. Chouameni works it forward. Now he's off and running. He won't be happy with that one. Saliba. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Now Timber. And it's Marino. Tries to play. Chance for a shot! And that is well cleared. And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then. So neither side has yet broken through. Gabriel. Calafiori. Rice. Back towards the middle. Merino. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Timber. And he's being shifted off it. He has found the way through. And here's Dembele. And it's Conte. Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 5.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Il numero 2. Il numero
Rice.
9.
Eze. Gyökeres. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's their second corner of the game. tries to get it clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Conte,
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Mbappé,
è di 81.007
well into the
spettatori.
second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mbappé! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rice. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Chouameni. It's Camavinga. Pavard. Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Out for a throw.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25. Lascia il campo per il numero 26. Attenzione, una
Great vision.
sostituzione.
Now it's Thuram. And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. France presented with a golden opportunity here. So perhaps now the breakthrough. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Gol per la Francia. Ha segnato al 70° minuto. Numero 10.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And he is going into that little black book. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Timber. Now it's Havertz. Saliba clears it away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Crossed into the box. Calafiori gets it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's going in strongly.
Looking for the run. Gyökeres. There's the shot! Konate with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? They get a throw in.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 19. Cambio di giocatori.
Dembele finding himself in space. Very much into the last knockings. Zubimendi. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Calafiori.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass somewhat off target.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Where it came from. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he can thump it away. Spread out to the left. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Thuram. Space for him to turn and look. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. I think it was a great show where everybody played their part. Professional and very practical.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.